Alright, gonna try to make a quick video. This is a Honda Pioneer. This is 1000cc. Customer called and asked me if I would put it together for him. It's not the prettiest, but it looks pretty good. We added a second battery. I made my own mount. If you look back here, this is the amp for the stereo. These don't come with an ignition switched power source, so I made one using a 40 amp relay. The relay runs off an auto breaker that runs to the relay for the second battery. Auto breaker, if it shorts, it'll turn itself off, and as soon as the short's gone, it'll reset itself. But this is the 30 amp relay that powers the panel over here. This is a relay that makes it activate a ground, which operates the dash. This is a 200 amp breaker. It's currently set off because the winch mount didn't work, but this is for the winch. As you can see, we started putting the winch together and the mount didn't work. As you look up in there, you can see it's pre-wired for the winch. Got the wiring done up under here. I've got the outside remote for the winch put in. Pretty nice little port there. The fair lead's on. He's just got to get a mount for the winch to get that on. Then we look in here. He purchased a panel. I'm not sure who made this, but it takes all the warning panel off, and you cut the dash out and you put this in. Bluetooth radio, USBs, and then this is for the two batteries, and then this is the interior winch control. But you can see it all works on switches like it's supposed to. We've been listening to the radio for about 2 hours, and it's made, you can't see it, but it made almost no difference in the battery. But came out pretty slick. So there you go. I'm gonna put it together, button it up. We did go with, or he went with, I didn't have any say in this. He went with the cage mounted speakers. Really not any place to put them in it that are reasonable, so we did some cage mounted speakers in the rear. Wires cleanly routed through the cab. But buttoned up for the night. I'm going home. Rock lights are all installed and working. Light bar is working, and cab lights are working with the headlights. All right, we got the lights back on. As you can see, the customer installed his light bar in behind the front bumper, and he installed the cab lights. All I did was hook them up. I ran the wiring up inside the cage. Now, we did not loom the wiring in the roof of the cab because, frankly, it would draw more attention to them than with them just neatly tucked into the bar. All the lights, switches are just like the factory switch. And I don't know if I'm able to see this. Let's see if I can turn a little. There is a fuse panel up here. We've got a fuse panel here and a relay to give us ground to the switches, because customer wanted to be able to use these whether it was running or not, so the power is constant, but the lights are switched on the switches. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me turn this light back off. Yeah, so there you go.